Welcome to Unruly 3, father of 3 unruly kids.
I'm not Rory.
So I'm going to try my very first Celtic Knot. So watch a bunch of videos, and this is the way that I think will work the best for me. When I cut through this board, I do not want to cut all the way through. I want to cut just a little bit, leaving a connection here. And then I'm going to put I have my miter set here to about 60 degrees, which is going to give me about a 30-degree cut that's going to be on here. Now here's the scary part. You got to watch out because I do have a clamp here as a stop block, and I do not want to hit the blade. So just be careful on that part. Then the key here is that this piece of wood that I'm putting here has to be the same width as my table saw blade. Now I did a lot of cutting and measuring with the caliper to make sure that I had it the exact thickness or really super close, and use plenty of glue. And then I have this little jig set up that is covered with cellophane so that the glue isn't going to stick really bad to it. Then I just clamp it in, getting it nice and tight, using a few different clamps, trying to get this joint to seal up. Let that dry for about an hour, and then here I had a visit from my dog. Look how fast his tail's going. He's so excited. This is my Jack Russell. You don't get to see him too much, but here you can see he's giving me all kinds of kisses. He doesn't come into the garage very often, so it's kind of a treat to see him come in there and say hi. Alright, then I would take it over to the table saw and I just cut off the bandsaw, and I cut off all the edges here. And I sanded it really quick so that it would sit flat while it is while I'm cutting it on the table saw and while I'm gluing it. I don't want to have any bumps there. Again, watch out for this table saw blade. And then you take it over and glue it again. Each time I'm rotating this, just flipping the board each time so I get a different spot where I'm doing my cut. Use plenty of glue so it gets in there. And clamp it up, let it sit for about an hour. Then take it out, sand it, go ahead and cut it again. I was going to change this whole setup, but I did not want to because of I had it already set and I wanted to make it exactly the same. But you just keep doing that until you get all 4 sides done. I didn't want to show you all 4 sides. And then you put it on the lathe and start turning it. So I wanted to see what the Celtic Knot part would turn out like. And here you can see that it's just starting to show up a little bit. Since I didn't cut all the way through the board, there's part of it that isn't showing up yet. So I need to take off a little bit more wood. And I kind of start to get the shape there it is. Alright, now I'm just going to take it all down and try to make my wand. So I'm just trying to finish up sanding here, taking it down with all the way to, I want to say 600 grit. And then all I have is some Howard's cutting board oil that I'm putting on it here to kind of make it for my finish. Then I'm just going to take it over to the bandsaw. I'm going to cut off the ends and sand them down a little bit. And here's what the finished project is going to look like. So that's a Celtic Knot, and the joints came together almost perfect. For my first time, I thought this turned out way better than what I was expecting. I'm really excited with how it looks. All right. Thank you for watching.